Ex-governor. Yeah.
His Excellency. His Excellency. His Excellency. His Excellency. The Big Mommy International. Only one Big Mommy. Only one Big Mommy. You look 35. Okay, so let's say again. I got money for my
This na the moment when it be say ex-governor Obaseki of Edos State arrived the hall for Torino. Una know say meet and greet the happen for Torino. Now the moment when it be say Edos in Torino turn up for ex-governor Obaseki, my people. Despite say this man not dey in power again, Edo people still love him. Make I leave una, make una enjoy the video, and also abeg make una subscribe to my YouTube channel, Edo Blog Gist TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the former executive governor of Edo State, Mr. Godwin Obaseki. Welcome His Excellency, the former governor of Edos State. Welcome, sir. A round of applause for the Excellency. A round of applause, a round of applause. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, thank you so much, thank you so much. Welcome, His Excellency. Let's have our seat now, let's have our seat. We'll keep standing as we recite our team. Thank you so much.
On behalf of my wife Betsy Obaseki, I want to say that I don't have words to express our gratitude and thanks to you. Not just for this evening. We did not start today. It started over 8 years ago. The kind of support and love that I have received from people here in Torino, such that when I finished from Rome, I was going back, and you heard that you said I must come back to Torino to see you. And once I got the message, I did not think twice. So, even though we were in the UK, had some other engagements, I said, this weekend I must come to Torino and meet you. We are here to just come and say thank you. Wawese, Waburu, Wabu. You know, I am short of words, which is a medium, because Torino has showed us love. I remember particularly in 2020, the movement from here, the Togba movement, and all of you who rallied around, sent contributions home for elections. It was COVID. You sent me face masks. You sent sanitizers. You sent so much. With all of that, I said to myself, who does this mean? These are people who don't know me one-on-one, and they are doing all of this for me, so that I can win this election. And by the grace of God, we won the election. So it was clear to me that it was God that used you and many others to make me governor a second time. And so I had no choice but to work for you. You did all of that for me, not because it is Governor Obaseki, but because of your love for your state. Because you want something good for your state. That is why you did what you did. And you believe that if you support, and I get in there, that I will work for you. That is what leadership is all about. So I'm not here today to talk about politics, to talk about us as people, your contributions to home, your motherland, and that in spite of what is going on today, we should not give up hope. I have lived abroad in diaspora before, so I know, I appreciate the sacrifices that you have had to make. Many of you don't even have days off. Some maybe it's only Sunday, and you took time off to come and receive. What greater honor should I anybody get? So I truly appreciate. I also appreciate the fact that despite the challenges and difficulties, you left home, you came here, could not even understand the language, learn the language, decided to work, and today most of you are sustaining yourselves by yourselves on your own in a foreign land. You don't take it for granted. You are all successful because you are sustaining yourself. Part of the problem we have at home today is that most people, particularly those ones who are in charge of politics, leave them to survive on their own without government. They cannot. They don't know how to earn their keep without government. So I want to say congratulations, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm saying all of this because you did not stop. You didn't say because I have finished my term, I'm leaving. You turned your back. No. I know the support you gave my successor, the person who wanted to take over. I know how you people rallied around and said support. I haven't had time to answer. On his behalf, I'm also here to say thank you. You know, Torino is very special. Many of you will not know because you are young people. After the Civil War, when Nigeria was moving, a very rich family from Torino came to Edo to set up one of the biggest plywood factories in Nigeria. I think their name is the Scoutry, I can't remember what their name is. They set up a company called Piedmont Plywoods in Olobo. Jojo Parin was one of the biggest companies. He did with Mr. Z, with Prince Ebeka. They came to set up this company in Edo. It was one of the largest employers of labor at that time. And they were in timber business. They used to do a lot of fine timber and export packet flooring from Benin to Torino. So this place, for me, has a special appeal. So I'm so glad that I'm here. Like I said, I didn't come to campaign. I didn't come to solicit for any support. I just came to say thank you to all of you. And to say that don't give up. Whatever is going on at home today is not what we expected. Things they're very, very tough for house. I know say everybody here, every day, now so phone call. Send me something, send me. Not be so. Something hard for house. Unfortunately, it's not going to get better soon. Because we're not doing anything today to make things better. But you cannot have a situation like this forever. Something will change and change the good. So we cannot give up. But I've also come to say, don't worry. Things are bad, but when the going gets tough, the talk gets going. For now to go through what you want to go through, to come here, come establish here, come set up on a business, find work, to feed yourself, feed family, to even still get money to send home. Now, easy thing. So if you have been able to solve all these problems today, now the problem for house now will not be solved. We go solve it. Now the time it will take. So make we not give up hope at all. Make we not give up hope. The only thing is say, make we not continue to lament and they complain. Just like when we did here, now when something don't work, we could sit down. It's okay. How we could resolve this problem? We start to put our heads together to say, if I do this, like this, maybe it will work. That's like the same way. When you feel spare some time, you say, okay, how will we support what we want to hope so that this this problem, this situation, it will change that. You're okay. You can continue to be there. You get light, get water. You don't worry on that. Yeah. Now that rest mind say, oh, as the people was why not go for the people when they have? Not being the warriors. And when I don't come here to say, not be rocket science to make generate electricity, to get water, to get good school. It's not rocket science. We showed you in a do in less than 8 years that you can have quality education for a large number of people. We show and say, look, you can get security, you can secure the place. You understand? Security is local. We show say, you see, as they plan the place for overseas here for today, we can also plan our place. Before they burn us, they plan the door. So, when they stay here, don't say it's possible to develop home. But the thing we must do is you cannot develop your home or somebody who does not know or people who don't know cannot help you. The problem we have today is that people who can't help themselves cannot help us. People who don't know, they cannot make any change in their lives. So, this evening, I just want to come say, well said. Thank you so much. When I give you privilege to govern for 8 years. So this is me. Like I said, I don't come make speech. I don't come do politics. I just come similar. So make I say thank you. And to say anything, maybe make una not give up. Make una make sure say as wait. As una hear say I come, all of una from all over the place say una must come see me. That unity, now I come appeal for. I see say people from other communities, president of the Nigerian Association, from Delta, from the Edo community, Benin community, everybody here. This is what I want. We must be united because we have a common problem. We have a common problem. It cannot be good for one and not good for the other. We cannot make progress. The solution to our problem at home, we have it. Those of you who have come abroad, those of you in the diaspora, are in a better position to help us. Because you have come, you have seen the good life. You see how things work. You are a part of it. So that knowledge, that understanding is what will help us bring back home to make sure change what's going on in Nigeria. We cannot afford for Nigeria not to work. Africa cannot afford for Nigeria to fail. Because in Nigeria today, 240 million people, how many of them want to travel? How many of them can travel? So what will happen to the others? We let them to continue to live like that, where they cannot feed, they cannot produce what they need to consume. Meanwhile, what are you people doing here? Are you not seeing how they are living here? Do they have two heads? If you can do it here, how come you cannot help the people at home? So that is the kind of discussion I want us to have. Blaming this person, blaming that person, and also the problem today. How do we solve the problem where our country cannot fail? Our state cannot fail. What do we do? On that note, I want to thank all of you. I'm here. It is a meeting. It's meet and greet. So I've greeted you, and I also want to meet with you. Because I know what the diaspora can do. I know what diaspora did for me, for my election. Let me just tell you one thing. I've said it somewhere before. People say, how did you do it again? How did you do it in a day? What I did, when I bought in, I said, we must have law and order. There's only one government. There's only one government. Okay? You cannot, if you are not government, collect government money and keep it. So I said there must be law and order and make sure there's proper security. But after we have established law and order and security, you people started having rest of mind. You started coming home. When I do roads, like the one I do from airport to Saple Road, I open up that community. Who buy the land when they did? Not When I say, okay, maybe we now plan Edo, bring people come, they fly over the place. I said, okay, make an establish a geographical information system so that our land might be our oil. And without title, you don't get CFO, you get the land. So I said, okay, make we do that one. The moment I do those things, establish security, establish good land administration, I don't need to do much after that. That's okay. Civil service, we must make it work. Let us get electricity since BBC. But the most important thing is education. Once we do all of those, how much money we get? How much money come again? The total budget of the government of the whole, past $50 million. But the money that diaspora people bring into Edo every year, before my time, cannot be less than $1 billion. 4 times what the government spends. So the purpose, the reason why we grew was we created an enabling environment for people to come, have rest of life, own property, do business. and the people, like I said, the people when make them happen. So I spent $250 million. Somebody else bring $1 billion. What you will get? Not be almost $1.2 billion in an economy. The next year it will grow. So between when I come and when we do more than double or more than triple the economy. That is what led to the growth of our economy. So that's why I say I know they take that for that thing. Then apart from the money that they send home, the idea of how to do things, new businesses that come in, new markets. So, what you are doing, nobody, don't think that you are not important. You are very, very important. And all over the world, whether it is India, whether it is China, it is the diaspora people who went abroad that went back home to help make change happen at home. So don't ever sit back and say, oh, they're not regardless, they're not concerned. Many of you today, I know you are going through that internal work. Are we able to live our lives? Our children are growing up here. What do we do? You are going through that problem now, isn't it? How are we going to solve it? Okay. So like I said, God don't give me the opportunity and the privilege to serve. You are here, I'm here with you. I've come to greet you and meet with you. And I hope the next 1 hour or so we can have the opportunity to exchange views, exchange ideas. I not get all the solutions. Some of the solutions also deal with you now. So on that note, I want to once again ask all of you to help me thank my brother.
A round of applause for Mr. Lucky Oseye. Thank you.
And you know, say woman never drive me for a long time. My wife drive me come here. And all the people who organize this event. Abbas, where are you? They say you are here. No wonder.
A round of applause for the City Boss all the way from UK. Thank you so much, City Boss, for coming. Thank you. All right, thank you very much, His Excellency. Thank you for the speech. We do really appreciate you. Yes, I will not fail to appreciate the people who make today possible. I'm talking about the coordinators, Edo coordinators in diaspora. Where are you? Please stand up, be on your feet. The Togba families, the coordinators of this event. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate each and every one of you for making this today possible. Thank you so much. On behalf of His Excellency and Her Excellency, we say a very big thank you. You may now have your seat. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. DJ. All right, this time I will not fail to introduce His Excellency, the President of the Nigerian community in Torino. The reason why I ask His Excellency, because the President to all Nigerians in Torino, in respect of Mr. Ken Iron, to officially welcome His Excellency Obaseki. Thank you.
Good evening. I welcome you all, fellow Nigerians in Torino. It's a happy day for us, so to say, because they say somebody who deserves honor must be given the honor. It is not a boss. It's something that he has worked for and he deserves. I'm happy here that we have all come at a mass to welcome His Excellency and Her Excellency to Torino. We love you, sir, and without being told, you see the love we have shown to you. So you are welcome, sir. I'm officially saying welcome to you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ken Iron, the President of the Nigerian community. All right, the next we have in our list, we're going straight to the questions and answer. So the question and comments, exactly. Pardon me for that, sir. And first on my list, we have Mr. Vincent. Mr. Vincent, you have some questions to ask His Excellency. Please, you have to be brief about that, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. His Excellency, you are highly welcome to Torino. Please, sir, I wanted to ask two questions, but if time permits me, I will do that. But if there's no time, I will ask one. Okay. I may be an indigenous of Delta State, but I was born and brought up in Benin. I've lived all my life in Benin before I traveled abroad. So I discovered Edos were having one terrible situation, which during your tenure, you brought that situation to a standstill. And sir, majority of us here today, we don't know tomorrow. Somebody might be a governor tomorrow. I want to ask, what were the method or strategy you used to curtail the activities of the CDA in Edo State? That is one. Then secondly, during your tenure, you kind of proposed a situation, kind of a solution to Nigeria concerning the printing of money, of which the federal government paid deaf ear to your advice. And at the end, we are suffering the consequence today. I want to ask, sir, despite the consequence that has happened, as an economist, what do you think that can still be the solution to that situation today, sir? Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for your question. His Excellency is over to you now, sir.
Let me take it.
Okay. All right. Sorry, pardon me for that. The next on our list is Mr. Kisley Nobilai. Please, 1 minute. Thank you.
I will thank everyone. Thank our excellence, everyone in Torino. I'm Kingsley Omira. For no ask, no blind. Thank you. Your Excellency, if I may ask, my question goes this way. If you are given an opportunity to appoint someone close to you or anyone, what area are you going to focus on to advise him the better way to go for we all in Edo State? I just my question, Mr. President.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kisley Nobila. The next on my list. 1, 2. The next on my list is Mr. Eugene. Mr. Eugene, where are you? All right. Quick, 1 minute.
Good evening, sir, My Excellency. My name is Eugene Diaye. My Excellency, I want to ask, you've done well for your 8 years in the area of infrastructure. I want to know the legacy which you get infrastructure to function better, sir.
Thank you so much. His Excellency, at this time, you just have to comment on those questions before we continue with the rest of them. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I don't know why they don't make you Delta president when you are from Edo. Or you live in Edo. Yes, there are two very critical issues when I take over government, when I took over in 2016. One was the issue of land administration, like you say, the CBAs, where people would just take bulldozer, enter people's farm, begin to open it up and sell the land, influencing their community, boys, they own the land and all of that stuff. And then it's not even, it's not, I know it's not very fun, but that's how they start. They don't enter community, open up the community, start to sell the land. Then turn around and sell the same land to other people, to another person. And then use some of that money to buy arms, to arm boys in the community so that they can continue to do this business. And some of them, after some time, they make money and they want to travel. Then, so that there was also a link between those crime syndicate groups and irregular migration. So things were so bad at that point in time that the only economy in the state was those people who were doing bad things. And nobody could talk to them because they had money and they had arms. So what we then did was first to thank God, before I became, just a few months before I was sworn in, our royal father, coronated us. And he had raised the same issue during his coronation. So sitting with him, I then came up with a law prohibiting that process. Then to any committee. And under that law, if we catch you, say you sell land when not your own, straight to jail 10 years. Catch 1, 2, 3 people everywhere now. And the court was in the tribunal was inside government house. And we gave them a lot of support from the law enforcement agency and from the courts. So with that, people now began to do this. That was one of the reasons why I now quickly had to go and do GIS to make sure that we now get people, communities, and individuals to register their land and then give them their title documents. So that tomorrow somebody will go sell the land when you already know get. But in all of this, you must make sure that you have a law and order environment where nobody is above the law, no matter who you are. Just like you have abroad. I mean, is anybody above the law? No. So a situation where I'm so you do something wrong, whether you're a politician, you're not a politician, you go for it. So that was what we did to now stabilize, that situation. And then, the issue of irregular migration, where they were deceiving people, collect money from them, put them in trap, bus, take them to Kano, and from Kano they started to cross to Libya, and all that one. I mean, at the time I understood realized what was going on. At one time there were almost 30,000 people boys and girls in Libya. So you can imagine how many of them died to get to Libya. I said, that one will not work. So I then joined hands with the Carabinieri, I worked with them. They gave me support. From Sicily, we got information. We got all the people who were deceiving people who were collecting money from them. And I worked hard. They gave us magistrates, gave us prosecutors, they trained, we flew some of our prosecutors from the Ministry of Justice, from the Intuitive to be trained. And they gave us training, they gave us support, and then we were able to prosecute, and that is how we crashed. The issue of the economy is very interesting, and because you want this question. Yes, When I was governor, I was in almost every committee, so I knew what was going on. I'm coming from the private sector. I could not understand how you can be spending money you don't have. Do you understand? We go committee that time. It's okay, you know, and Nigerian economy very strange. You know, rather than rely on taxes, make sure that we create environment for people to go do business, invest. Everybody is waiting for oil money. Okay, we wait when the oil companies sell oil, at the end of the month we go say, okay, how much they sell or how much we get. You go to this meeting, you need to say this meeting, how much come? They will say nothing. Say, how can you say nothing come? And they say, what do you want? They say, no, they use this one for special project, they use this one to do subsidy, they do at the end of the day, they will not say. Say, we cannot go like that. And they will say, people can manage to make money. They will enter somewhere, go central bank. They will say, I'm doing money. They will give states, we will take the money, we will go spend it. I said, this thing cannot work. This thing cannot work. It's not over the economy. You know, it cannot. You know, that was why I raised money. Say, this money that you give us, they print out, not today, right? And won't kill me that time. They say, it's okay, no problem. And we tell. Every time we tell. But where are we today? You see, everybody, we all knew that we cannot continue the way we are running governments. So everything is subsidized. So okay, you buy petrol. Petrol when they sell $1. Okay, if you say $1 is equal to how many euro? That is $1. So when you are here, how many euro you take by petrol? Almost €2. I mean, for the same petrol. Okay. So okay, even if you get the crude oil, I mean, you will still pay for the crude. So best case, if you even make petrol for your own country, you don't put the cost of the crude inside, put the cost of the refinery. So the difference between what you pay for here and what you pay for us is supposed to be that much. I don't you say, okay, even if there is still €2 here, you sell at €1 for us. That €1 per liter, how much? So why you going to sell out for 700? The balance matters of where I put the people. So the people that say, no, we must remove this subsidy. Okay, as you remove this subsidy, you're supposed to now use that money, now repair road, now repair school, now repair hospital, provide water, get good, you understand? So that money, that subsidy before when we don't know who they collect, now bring out, make everybody safe. The problem we get for Nigeria today is that, yes, you have no subsidy, prices of things have gone up, but there is no production. There's no production. There's no infrastructure. There's no lights. There's no electricity. You cannot manufacture if you don't have electricity. If you don't manufacture, you have to import. And since you don't have enough foreign exchange and the rate of exchange is so high, things will continue to be high. So the only way to resolve this problem is for us to invest in the country, invest in infrastructure, and begin to make the things we used to import. Take food, for instance. We don't even need to import food. So what is government doing to make sure that we are able to produce food on a large scale? We say, okay, let us focus on oil palm. Where investors come and take CO4. We talk to the communities. Please cooperate with the investors. Something on a scale so that you can produce food on. You people in Italy, you know, one of the mainstay of this country. Not be food. Not be food. Now they say again bush. All I know they take grow food. When we go home, what will they say? Not be bush. So we need to begin to produce, and government must be the one to lead the investments. If government does not create the environment for people, they will go somewhere else. That's what we try to do in Edo. Make the place conducive so that when you bring your money, if you invest, you will make more money. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So that is where we are now. How do we get Nigerians to trust the government? How can the government now create security? Don't say I did my farm. I don't bring my partners come from Italy. We buy, they give us machine, everything. Don't play the place. Then somebody come attack us. Nobody to support. The partners are not going to come out. So security. How do you make sure you secure the place so that people can come in and the rest of life to come and do their business? So for the economy, my own is that Nigeria is a huge market. 200 million people. They must eat every day. They will wear clothes. They will get house. So there's something to do. How many will be for it? Now reach 50 and 60 million. How many 65 million? So you can imagine so you can with 200 million people. Mostly young people. They're never born. They will still get family, and they go feed, and you know how young people dey chop. So that is the potential, some of the potentials we have in Nigeria. How to turn it around, and the problem. People in government, particularly those in politics, they don't know. And they don't care. So the money they should have used to build roads, build infrastructure, to attract investments, they take it and keep it for themselves. That is the problem we're having. So we need to fix our government. We need to fix our democracy. The problem is that the problem is not today, but it's getting worse. It's not getting better. That is what we need to think about. And the solution can't come from one place. All of us have to do that together. Somebody talk about infrastructure. Take advice. If I have to advise today, like I said, the main thing, you cannot have development without people. Now, God, when He make man first, give man the sense to not do every other thing. That human capacity is the number one thing first. Many of us are here today because of the gospel. To any country that does not educate its people and make sure you give them not just say they go school, they go school so that they could get hard work, so that they can produce, they can be able to do things for themselves. You never start. So when we talk about Nigeria, when you have almost 20 million children out of school, it's not people's time. That's why in a do I ask you to advise everybody, the first thing you must do, invest in people. Human capacity. Train the children and train them well. And you know, once somebody have good primary school, good junior school, you don't need to go university. How many people need to go university? How many go university? Well, how many of them don't get work? Well, so human capacity is key. That is the advice I will give to you. Okay, what politicians who don't like to invest, they say it takes too long, and they go no, and they go so just bring the money, maybe we don't go over here. The last one, the question was infrastructure. I can only talk about what we did. First, without infrastructure, you cannot have development. If there's no road, how do you move the thing you're producing? If you want to go farm. How you take carry the products from the farm to market? You sometimes I'll just see the community when no road. They will bring truck, come carry container, carry. Truck will sink. Before they go dark up, maybe 2-3 days. All the because no road. So first, transport infrastructure is so key. And our problem in Nigeria today is that 200 million people, road, even road will not be enough. That's why every developed country must build a rail system, a mass transit system. We somehow, 100 years ago, we were able to build a rail system in Nigeria. Today we cannot. That is one big problem we have. The other infrastructure is electricity. You ask yourself, what does it take to generate electricity and distribute electricity? Since I've been traveling abroad, I've never seen light go off. How? I didn't know. They get to it. So, and all of them live here, and I don't know, why can't we have the same thing at home? You see, so we need to focus on that. Like I said, rather than complain, what we did, I said, look, BDC, let me work with them. I said, try to work with them. And I say, these people, they're not going to help me. Because I said, okay, how much power can they get at the end of the month, every month? And this is something like 200 megawatts. 200 megawatts for Edo, Delta, Undo, and Ekiti. So how much do they give us for Edo? Maybe 85 megawatts. 80, waiting. Then, okay, this 85 megawatts, how are they distributed? Who do they give? They get for a woman, they get for Uchi. Everybody they complain. They say, no, just one, 2 or 3 people from Chinese company, they give them 15 out of 85. So the rest, they will just give them, and then after they do estimated unit and all of that, so they're not people. And then we start, we remember that fight. Yes, so. I fight them and I say, no, this one. But then somebody else won't come and say, okay, they say they won't generate electricity. I say, okay, what do you mean the terms? I say, okay, if they generate electricity, a state government will buy. I say, yes, we'll buy. You will sign an agreement. I say, I will sign.
And if somebody starts, we then sign the power purchase agreements. That's the whole case. Power purchase agreement. With that, they went, raised their money, brought their turbine, got their gas, and started generating electricity. I said, okay.
Bring the electricity, you drop out for farmhouse for me. I will invest in the substation from there to distribute to government facility. That's it. So there are people who are ready to invest because they see the market. But you must make the condition right for them to do so. When you now somebody has made investment today, you come tomorrow, you drive them, come out. How will another person come next tomorrow? But the key infrastructure that we invested in and nobody else in Nigeria was focused on was digital infrastructure. Because today, if you not give me any lights, I will put solar panel on top of my roof. I will manage the light again. But not everybody feels get money go buy Elon Musk space solar one. Edo today, before we leave, we had 2,500 kilometers of fiber optics. So whether you dey home, you dey below, you dey Gara, you dey, there is fiber already there. Because today, of the 6 million or so people in Edo, more than 4 million are young people under the age of 30. What do young people do? They know how to operate online. Not be so. I set up Edo Tech Park with a company called Decagon. They were training people, training young boys and girls in coding, software program development. I think we trained about 8 or 9 cohorts, about 700 or 800 of them. These children cost about 3 million to train each one. They sit in their homes. They get work from abroad. They sit at home. They are coding. They pay them in dollars, in euros. So all these boys they keep harassing. They be Yahoo Yahoo. Not all of them be Yahoo Yahoo. Many of them have doing legitimate business online. That is one of the reasons why we invested in fiber. So that you don't want to Europe, you are in again you don't need to leave there to come to the city to be able to get work. You can work from wherever you are. So digital infrastructure is so important in today's world for any economy to take off. And that is what you see here. Now they worry about connectivity. No. So for me, the infrastructure, transport, the road infrastructure, electricity, power, and then digital infrastructure. All the others we can be managing with them. But these three critical, without which you cannot develop. And that's what you're enjoying here. I lie?
Thank you very much, His Excellency. But before we move to the next on our list, we just want 3 persons from the audience to specifically give us the good things that His Excellency did when he was in the office. Just 1 minute. 3 persons. We are picking randomly. 3 persons. First person. Second person.
MC. What did women do you? What did the women do you? So why you not the answer them to talk?
Sorry, sir. But we actually give opportunity to everybody now, but I'm not seeing the women's hand. Okay. All right. I have to repeat my question. Sorry, sir. His Excellency. If you know of anything that His Excellency did when he was in the office, good thing or not bad thing or good thing when His Excellency do, I beg. Especially make a focus on the women's side now. Is there anybody who wants to say anything from here, mommy? His Excellency, you are seeing. They don't want to stand. Okay, we have 1. We did 3 people. We have 2. We have 3. That's all. Okay. Okay, let's do it this way. We need 2 men, 2 women. Okay, this is the second mommy, and we have that, and we have Mr. Henry. Thank you. Let's start with Mrs.
Again. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. You are all welcome. Listen, sir. You are welcome, sir. Mama, you are welcome. I traveled to Nigeria. You know that's Torino. So the good thing, one thing, at least the roads, major roads, most of the roads, you really try, sir. Most, especially my roads, Testament road, you don't wear, sir. And Selu, maybe so many other things. Like, but when I traveled to Nigeria, I was not afraid. No thief, all the Agbe, you gave them job. Bini was so calm that period. God bless you, sir.
Thank you for that. Please, Mr. Eri. Mr. Eri, sir.
Good evening, everybody. A matter one, I see what you do. Assuming I use broken to do one because all of us now African people will be. We come from Benin. We see everything when you do. If you hold my career and you go say we want to do a more West African museum, we come there in case they work and I go see complete. Ogbemudia project to the Abadan, you complete that. Our Leon, you complete that. Then Alicia with the Shani grave, you on Shana. Then Uwelu Road, they never do during Lucky Canadian era, you do one. Then even in your back street, we all primary school there. Now you do one because you know they show up for video, they say you don't work. Yes, because you know say all those bad government when the opposition, they only they see the bad one, but they go they talk am. You talk say you want to do how will they call it again? Shopping mall. You do one. You see I did there. They say shop right, shop there. They say they remove the library. Library was they were having textbook problem. Then you came, you go to digital. You put e-library for them. All of us the same did there now. But I go tell them say, wait till the legacy project will show me the leave. Give me 2 points, I'll give you 10 for Obaseki, but they don't see one give me for inside though. So that's it, man. Many things there when you do. You go and we see you put pantry for there, they grow now. We will see, we'll rip up for future. Is it there? So many things they are not fit talking. Ekadolo did there, technical school did there, for Uselu, everything they there, it's too many. May I live like this? May I see him, you cannot see him.
Thank you, Mr. Eri. Please, Mama, let's give the lady time to talk.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jennifer Edosa. I'm from Nwande local government area of Edo State. Sir, my question goes like this. Your 8 years in your office, how will you describe your performance? In good things.
Hallelujah.
Good evening, Sir Excellency. My name is Uko Maria. I'm an Asian woman. I live in Benin. For what you did in Benin, I see so many things. Something like you make E.G. Tony Kabaka to know his rights and what you did to him. You make him to know that that country is not belong to only him. I was very happy. Personally, I was very happy because
Are you done? Please, Abraham, please come. Okay, please, everybody be calm so that we can listen to what Mama says. It seems that many of us did not hear her well. So please, Mama, can you just give us? Thank you. Please, everybody. Please, let them be silent in the house. One house.
What I said that Daddy after that time he ruled Nigeria, we say that he was the husband to the windows and he did so many things. He made the Agbeo to know that Benin is not belong to only one person, especially when he do so many things that Tony Kabaka was involved. So I'm proud to say because he wanted to claim the whole Benin as his own, but our dad didn't make him to know that it's not belong to only one person.
Thank you. Let them be silent, please. Thank you.
Okay. First of all, I want to welcome our governor, our former governor to Torino. We're happy to see you. And I can see that you can also see the love that is being shown to you. Okay. My question goes like this because it's not to, okay. I'm going to do the both together, okay? First of all, I went to Nigeria 2022, the last time I went. And when I got there, I see great changes. And it was overwhelming to see that, yes, things really, really changed. And we saw the work that you did, most especially for the CDAs that were put in their place. And that's for that. Then my questions goes like this. I want to believe that your political career haven't ended. Okay, so I want to ask, if you are given the opportunity to govern Edo State again, not as a governor, okay, I said govern, I didn't say governor. If you are given the opportunity to govern Edo State again, what will you do differently? And what did you do differently from the past governors that were there before you?
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for that. Well, please, I want to call on Mr. Atega. Sorry if I did not mention your name very well, please. Mr. Atega. Okay, if it's not here, Mr. Atega. Mr. Atega, is he? Come, please. When you hear your name, you come. Mr. Atega.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a privilege standing before you all. As our Excellency is here with us, former governor of Edo State, Mr. Governor Obaseki, is with us. We all are very, very happy. Sir, from all you have did a lot of things. How will you be able to contain the CDA and the Agberoism? No. I have to be very specific, sir. How will you be able to contain the CDA and the Agberoism? Two. And there are issues flying around all over that you are Ogyomba. What, as in, just expatiate. Let us know. What? Sorry, man, don't do that. Man, what are you doing? Sir, I want to ask. You know, we are all Edos. And if you can say categorically, since you have been traveling, with the love showing you here, it has never been done. I've been following you up. I'm a very big fan of you. Sir, how? That Ogyomba, how? I take home. Sir, you explain to us so that at the end of the day, as you can see, there are about maybe 100 cameras here videoing you, so that the old Edos can know that no, maybe they are labeling you because they don't benefit from you. You know, sir. Hello, can I come in, sir? Sir, can I come in? You know, if you don't benefit from something, you criticize it. When you benefit, you don't criticize it. Like what is flying over in Benin now. Ijeki, Ayoloba, these people that have been criticizing you then, that Obaseki, Ogyobano, but I haven't seen anyone that speak against this matter. But sir, that is why you have to explain to us how come about that Ogyoba. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Daddy, please, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello.
I want you to say something. Please let there be calmness, please.
Thank you.
Please let there be calmness.
Thank you. You know, the next word, when I go come, I still won't come as a Benin person. First, what will I do differently if I have another opportunity? Nothing. I will do it the same way. In fact, I will do it even more and quicker and faster. I will make sure that the education thing I was pursuing, I would have started earlier. So by the time I'm leaving, the children that will have started with me would have finished from primary school or I will go to secondary, and they would have learned. That is why we fought to bring somebody I know will have continued. So everything I did was planned, had enough time to do what I wanted to do. Because all the actions I took were for the benefit of the people, not for me. So when I come again, it's still to do even more for the people. What is the purpose of politics? The purpose of politics is to get power. What is the use of power? Is it not to use it to do more for the people? So if you are in politics to get power, and you get the power, and it's only for you and your friends and people close to you, then God will punish you. Yes, God will punish you. Because if God has given you power, and you cannot use that power to rightly for Him, to glorify Him, then I don't see how He will. So how can somebody be in power today and sleep well and be happy, seeing so many people not able to eat and suffer? What is the purpose? Do you understand? When I see people trying to destroy what we did, I say, it's not. I think what you are destroying is not for Governor Obaseki. It's for Edo people. So if you like Edo people, you add to what you met. You don't destroy what you have met. Is it not? You're not hurting me. You remove health insurance, or you close hospital down. Am I the one that is going to get treatment from there? It might even be your mother, your sister tomorrow, who needs treatment from that hospital you have refused to open. Do you get it? Because you have power, God has given you power by whatever it is, and you don't see the purpose. Do you understand? So it's about using political power to do good, to better the lots of the people. And people talk about the traditional institution. For me, I laugh. God that gave us our traditional system, you know what it is? It helped us organize. That's why we are doing that. And I had been warning. Do not bring tradition into politics. Don't bring traditional institution into politics. Traditional institution, don't let yourself to be dragged into politics. Because once you drag traditional into politics, you will not recognize them again. That is what you are seeing now. Does it make sense that you are calling a governor of the state? It's madness. The governor that gives the authority staff of office to the person, you are saying the person, no. So what I keep advising that the traditional institution is the thing we have that is unique to us. Let us let politicians destroy what we have. The politicians are the ones who are enjoying the backing up. It is not good. You see, when you study the word Oba, it represents an institution, not the person. People will tell Oba will come, Oba will go, but the Oba should remain. That is what we, the Benin do. We cannot. We must not destroy or tamper with that institution, no matter what. We've gone through how many centuries. This is not the first time or the last time we will have one. Do you understand? But let us not destroy it. Let us not play politics with the past.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to appreciate everyone. We get the way we take book this place. They've already notify us. I know everybody want to give positive comments. Everybody want to ask questions. I beg. I'm just going to appeal. Please. Okay? Maybe next time. Now only one person will be because you see Mr. Lucky just notify me something. Please, and the person is Mr. Collins. Mr. Collins, thank you very much. Your questions.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome, Your Excellency. Just simple two questions to ask. For the issue of certificate of occupancy, we are hearing the people that have in the state. How will you enable about the thousands of those that request for certificate of occupancy? You are unable to sign it before leaving the office. Two, for the money, how you pay the pensioners and for the people that are working in the state. My father testified about it. Before all the 25, in each month, you receive money before it passes the bill. Where will you get the money from? Upon the work you are doing. Thank you very much. That's my question.
You have just 1 minute to respond.
Can you imagine? They invite me, they say, give me only 1 minute. First, I want to thank all of you for this attendance. In fact, when shock me, they say, when I come to Torino, I go see. They say, when you come to Torino, you go see. I say, okay. And I don't come, I don't see. I now understand. like I've said, this, the love you have shown to me, I cannot thank you enough. The love you have shown to us. And this love is because you love the place, you love Edo. I'm not here to praise or talk about what we have done. What we don't do, we don't do. It's now history. It depends on the people when they see them, make them interpret and say what we do. All I can do now in the ask is to advise. To say, tomorrow must come, whether we like it or not. Today we know, tomorrow we don't know. And it's what we do today that will determine tomorrow. So whoever God has given power to, and is not using it to benefit the people, is between him and his God. Because yes, we don't have all the money in Edo, but if we manage what we have well, it will go far. The money you are seeing here today in Torino did not start today. It's a long time. But people have been investing, they build this road today, they build this road tomorrow. That's what you have. And they continue to maintain what they have met. One person don't come and destroy what the person before did. And then how will you now start to do your own? You build on what you met. One of the reasons why I was able to do so much is that I built on everything I met that was good. I saw the plan Obamudia had for the secretariat. They abandoned it. I looked, instead of me to go somewhere else to go and be building new secretariat, I said, let us rebuild this one, finish the one that they have started before. You understand? So I'm not here to be talking about what I did. I've done what I came to do. What we must ask ourselves is, for tomorrow, are we starting fresh today? Can't we build on what we have met so that we can move faster? Is that not how to make progress? So I'm not in government anymore. By the grace of God, the next time around, with all of you coming together, we will make sure that we put somebody there that can understand what we're talking about, so that we can move our people forward.
Your Excellency, thank you very much. Your Excellency, someone said he cancelled his job today just to say one thing to you. Please, just 30 seconds.
My Excellency, first of all, and the only thing I came here for, just to thank you, because we all here send a lot of money home to help our people. The houses you are seeing there are being built by our beloved brothers and sisters here. I want to tell you this thing today. In my family, I have a lot of civil servants. Before you came, I know the lot of money that came out of my purse every month. But when you were there, the reform you did as regards the pension, the payment of the civil servants, I don't release much as the way I'm starting again now. So I want to appreciate you for allowing me to save in those periods you were in governance. Thank you very much.